All right, hi everybody. Welcome to another HIIT workout, which stands for High Intensity Interval Training. My name is Tessa, and I'm going to be your trainer today. I'm a group fitness instructor and personal trainer here at Ohio University. And today we have an awesome workout. It's going to be pretty much full body. We're going to hit a lot of core and legs, but we'll also get the arms moving in there as well. So a really great full body workout for you today. We're going to start with the warm-up, then we'll go into the actual bulk of the workout, and I'll explain every circuit and every movement that we do today. And then we'll finish with the cool down all together. So it'll probably take about 35 to 45 minutes today, but you'll get out a great workout in just 45 minutes, which is awesome. So before we begin with the warm-up, make sure that you have some space to work out, preferably a mat or a soft surface, because we will be on the ground doing planks and different movements like that. So you just want to be comfortable. Make sure you also have some water nearby, and if you want to use any weights, feel free today, but any movement that I show you will be perfectly fine using just body weight. Also make sure to turn on your music at home because unfortunately I cannot provide music through YouTube due to copyright issues. So just turn on your favorite workout playlist, find some space, and we'll go ahead and get started with a warm-up here. So when you're ready, just go ahead and meet me in a light jog. We're going to get right into it today. And like I said, once we're done the warm-up, I'll go ahead and explain every circuit and every movement that we're going to do today to you. I'll explain the timing of everything. And the whole workout, I'll be keeping the time on my end, and I'll be cueing you into switch movements, to stop, to rest, anything like that. So don't worry about keeping the time at home. I got you on this side. We're going to move into jumping jacks here. So make this warm up your own if there's, I didn't do that. We're going to move into high knees. And butt kicks. So heels all the way back. Awesome job. Slow it down. Make your stance a little bit wider than shoulder width. Start in a T formation. You're going to come down, crossing to opposite foot, and you're just going to keep this motion, getting that stretch in your back, your shoulders. All right, stand it up tall and arm circles backwards. Really focus on trying to open up your shoulders here. Stretch out the back, chest, and go forward with them. All right, we're going to move into just some arm scissors, so crossing them across your chest and then bringing them back as far as you can behind you. Nice work. We're going to move into just some body weight squats. So find a comfortable stance for you. It's usually about shoulder width. Sometimes it's a little bit more, depending on you and your body. Just try and keep the weight in the heels the whole time. Start by swinging your hips back and keeping your butt low and squeezing it on the way up. All right, we're going to put our hands behind our head, and we're going to add a cross at the top. Opposite elbow comes towards your opposite knee. Warming up that core a little bit for today's workout. Awesome job. Drop your hands, and we're going to add a kick back. So each time you come up, just alternate legs, kick straight back. Perfect. One more on each leg. All right, we're going to start with some hip swingers. So come forward and try and touch your toe. Come down and try and touch the other toe. This is a test of balance. I'm going to do one more. Then switch. Try and kick that leg. Ooh. See, it's really testing your balance. Keep that leg as far behind you as you can. One more here. All right, starting or finishing the warm-up, we're gonna do some full body circles. So reach up really tall, one big circle all the way around. And repeat that on the other side, in the other direction. We're gonna do one more to each side. Really focus on warming up, stretching every single muscle in your body here. And drop down, a few nice shoulder rolls. And I'll go ahead and start explaining the first circuit. So while I'm explaining it, try and just keep moving around a little bit, keeping your blood flowing, that heart rate up. Our format today, we're gonna be having a circuit that has 3 movements in it. We're gonna do each for 30 seconds, followed by a 30-second rest, and that's considered 1 round. We're gonna go through that for 3 total rounds. So, like I said, 3 movements per circuit to begin. The first 3 movements, we're gonna be down on our mat or the floor. Again, having a soft surface is really gonna help with these. Our first movement's a sprawler mountain climber. So this is a new one. If you've done my workouts before, this is a brand new movement. We haven't done this yet. So watch closely. You just start high plank. One foot's gonna be up and you're jumping, switching feet. So that's why it's called a sprawler position. If that's too hard, just step through it, but really try and challenge yourself to jump the whole time. The second movement, we're doing a crab stance reach. So alternating arms, you're reaching up as high as you can, cross your body with one arm at a time. Trying to keep your hips elevated the whole time. Finishing it off with classic plank jack. And again, you can always step through the movement if it gets to be a little bit too difficult. So 3 movements for our first circuit. 30 seconds of each, 30 seconds of rest, 3 times through. Again, I'll keep the time on my end the entire time, so just try and listen up, and I'll let you know when it's time to switch. We're starting down on our mat, again with those sprawler mountain climbers. In 3, 2, 1, let's begin. Here we go. So that knee is coming up towards the elbow. Keeping your core tight. Trying to jump through it, but again, if you need to just step through the movement as a modification, go for it. Try and jump if you can. 5 seconds. You got this. 3, 2, 1. Into that crab position. And we're reaching. Cross your body. Try and extend that hand up as tall as you can. Keep those hips lifted. Stabilize yourself with that hand that's planted on the ground. Less than 10, and we're going into plank jacks. 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Last 30 seconds of this round. You can do it. Legs just go out and in. Core stays tight and strong. Nice work. You can do this. We have 10 seconds, and we're done with our first round. 3, 2, 1, and 0. All right, 30 seconds of rest. Grab water if you need it. Make sure you're trying to stay a little bit active on these rests. Keep walking if you can. So we're really lighting up the core in this first circuit, but getting the shoulders involved as well, stabilizing it with our arms the whole time. All right, we have 5 seconds, and then we'll start round 2. So go ahead, get set, and let's go. Sprawler mountain climbers. You can do this. These aren't easy, but you only have 30 seconds at a time. Nice work. If you need to take a breath and just step, and then get right back into it, that's fine. 3, 2, 1. Switch to that crab position. And we are reaching, keeping those hips as high as you can. Transferring your weight onto the hand that's planted. Nice work. Finishing with plank jacks in 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Let's switch. Plank jacks to end this out. Nice job, guys. Nice work, more than halfway done. You can do this. Keep it going. 5 seconds, that's it. 3, 2, 1, and rest. We have 30 seconds of rest. Use it how you need it. Then we're going into our final round of this. So make these sprawlers really strong. Those crab reaches as tall as you can. And try and really pick up the speed on those plank jacks. All right, we have 10 seconds here. And 5, so go ahead and get set. Starting in 3, 2, 1, and last round, here we go. These are your last 30 seconds of sprawlers. So set the tone for the rest of the workout. Push yourselves here. You can do this. Keep those knees coming up as far as you can. Nice work. 3, 2, and 1. Into that crab position, reaching as tall as you can. Crossing over a little bit to that other side. Draw those hips up. Nice work. All right, we have our last round of plank jacks in 5 seconds, so you can do this. All right, switch it over. Pick up the pace a little bit on these plank jacks. You got this. Last 30 seconds. Push yourself. You can do it. Nice work, guys. 10 seconds. Three, 2, 1, and relax. Ooh. Grab a drink. That was awesome, guys. These are 3 tough movements to kick off the workout. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and start explaining circuit 2. Uses the same exact format. At home, just make sure you're moving around a little bit. Use your rest how you need it. The first movement that we're doing full range of motion scissor kicks. So sometimes, or flutter kicks, sometimes flutter kicks are just really small. We're doing full range of motion, pausing for a split second at the top. That's movement 1. Second movement, we're going in to a bear hold position, and we're just going from bear to high plank, back to bear. So feet are constantly moving. Knees are not touching the ground. You're just bringing your toes about a foot in towards your hands and back. Your core is going to start really burning on that one as long as you keep it activated. So try and really tighten your abs and get through the whole 30 seconds of those. We're finishing with a 3 mountain climber into a pause. So up on your hands, 1, 2, 3, hold it for a second, 1, 2, 3, hold it for a second. So just like regular mountain climbers, with every third mountain climber, you're holding that knee in towards your chest for just about a second, and then 3 more. So like I said, it's gonna be the same exact format, 30 seconds of each, and then we'll get a rest, 3 rounds total. Starting on your back for those scissor kicks. We're gonna start here in 5 seconds. So go ahead and get set. And let's go. So you're not letting that bottom foot touch the ground. Your leg should be making like an L shape at the end of each rep. And like I said, you're just pausing for a split second on each time you bring that leg towards you. It's just gonna break up your momentum, make your abs work a little harder. 3, 2, 1, bear hold to plank. So you're just walking your feet in and out the whole time. Core is super tight here. If you want to switch and start with your other foot, bringing that in first, go ahead. If this is a little bit too hard, go ahead and just hold a plank or hold a bear hold. But try and keep walking. 3, 2, 1. Right into 3 mountain climbers. Hold that third one for just a second. The core is really controlling all 3 of these movements. You can do this less than 10. Nice work, guys. 3, 2, and 1. Ooh, that was our first round. Go ahead and grab some water if you need it. All right. So we have 2 more rounds of that same exact thing. We have about 13 more seconds of rest in 3, 2, and 1. So full range flutter kicks. Make sure that your shoulders are off the ground and that your heel never touches the ground. You can do this less than 10. Keep that lower back glued to the ground. Use those lower abs to control it. 3, 2, and 1. All right, bear hold to plank. Your feet are walking in and out the whole time. Tighten that core up. Use that core to draw your knees in and out. We have 5 seconds and then mountain climbers with that pause. 2, 1, 3 mountain climbers and pause. Try and pick up your speed just a little bit here. Back is flat, core is tight. You can do this. Nice work, guys. 5, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and take that rest. Do whatever you need to do. Stretch anything you need to stretch. Try and just keep it moving. We have just 1 more round of that circuit. Whew, 10 more seconds of rest. Starting down on our backs. Last round, try and really put yourself here. We have 3, 2, 1. Let's begin. So head is up the whole time. Shoulders are off the ground. Your lower abs are doing all the work here. You can have a slight bend in your knee, but really try and keep those legs pretty much straight. You have less than 5 seconds. 2, 1. All right, flip it over. Bear hold to planks. Nice job. All right, less than 10, and then we're finishing out with those mountain climbers. So make yourself proud. Finish strong on these. 3, 2, and 1. Take a really quick rest, and then go ahead and get into it. 3 mountain climbers. Hold that last one strong. You can do this. More than halfway there. Last 10, push yourself a little faster. 3, 2, and 1. Whew, awesome job. So we have one mini circuit that's gonna kind of burn out our upper body, and then we're gonna get into the lower body portion of today's workout. Our next circuit, we're doing 20 seconds of 2 movements back to back for 3 rounds, and we have 2 movements in this circuit. So just 20 seconds of each, 3 times, no rest, and then we're done with our upper body portion. 2 movements where you're not really moving at all. Elbow plank, down, Superman hold, thighs and shoulders well off the ground. So 20 seconds of each of those, 3 times through. Go ahead, take 1 or 2 deep breaths, and then we're gonna go ahead and get right into it. Starting in 3, 2, 1, hold that plank for 20. So you want to keep your hips down here. Your spine should be straight. If anything, you want to tuck that belly button underneath a little bit. Try and tighten your abs. 3, 2, 1, drop your hips, lift your hands and your legs. Lift it an inch higher. You really want to feel this in your back muscles here. Your back and your butt are what are doing all the work here. So 5 seconds, keep it up. And back to your plank. Lift up on those forearms. Keep breathing through each of these. You can do it. We have 3 seconds. 2, 1, drop it down. Superman hold. So you want to be looking straight in front of you. You don't want to hyperextend your neck backwards. If anything, you can even look down. Keep them lifted, keep them high. 3, 2, 1. Last time doing this plank. So last 20 of this plank. Then we have 1 more 20-second bout of that Superman hold. 10 more seconds of this plank. 2, 1, Superman hold. Last time doing this Superman, so keep it lifted. All right, lift it up an inch higher than what you are, and hold it out for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Awesome work. I'm gonna grab a quick sip, and then we'll go into the next section of today's workout. All right, we're gonna go back to that earlier circuit format where we had 3 movements, 30 seconds of each, 30 seconds of rest, and then 3 rounds. Now we're gonna try and hit lower body a little bit more. Our first movement, what you're gonna do, staying in a square with your mat, you're gonna reverse lunge, keeping that same foot, and go forward lunge. Reverse, forward, reverse, forward. So on the first of our 3 rounds, you'll keep your right foot planted. In the second, you'll keep your left foot planted. And on our 3rd round through, you're gonna reverse, forward, and then switch legs, reverse, forward, just to keep it equal on each leg. Second movement that we're doing, we're gonna be down on our forearms and our knees, lifting one leg up. We're doing donkey pulses. Left foot for 30 seconds, switch. Right foot for 30 seconds. So Knee is bent the whole time, and you're just bringing that toe up and down about 2 to 3 inches. So go ahead and get set. Make sure you're square long ways with your mat. We're gonna start with those forward and reverse lunges in 3, 2, 1. So plant that right foot. And you're just going forward and back, keeping that same foot planted the whole time for this round. Nice work. So you want to have a good pace here. You don't want to compromise your form, but you want to keep it somewhat fast. You have 3 seconds. All right, drop it down, forearms and knees. Take that left foot and just pulse that toe, not letting your knee fall too much. It's a really short movement. You're burning out that glute here. 10 more seconds on this side, and then we're switching. Same thing with that right foot. Go ahead and switch. Last 30 of our first round. Keeping it at the top of your range of motion, not letting that knee fall. 10 seconds. Just a really short pulse here. 3, 2, 1. Relax for 30. This second round, we're going to keep that left foot planted for our first movement of the reverse and forward lunges. But we still have 15 seconds of rest. Awesome job. Make sure you're moving during your rest. Starting it up in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. So left foot's planted, reverse lunge, forward lunge. Now on each of these lunges, you want to keep a right angle in your knees. You don't want to bring your knee too far over your toe of that front foot. Less than 10. And then we're back into our donkey kicks. 3, 2, 1. Drop it down. Bring that left foot up. Pulse it out here. Try and pulse it up a little bit higher than what you're doing. Extend that range of motion. Challenge yourself a little bit more. 3, 2, 1, and switch. Pulse it out with that other leg here. So again, you're keeping that bend in your knee. Just pulsing at the top of the range of motion. About 10 seconds left here. 2, 1, 0. All right, rest again for 30, and then we have one more round of that circuit. This time, you're switching which foot is planted. So you'll plant your left foot, do a forward and reverse lunge, plant your right foot, and repeat. All right, we have about 7 more seconds of rest. 3, 2, 1, here we go. So reverse, right into a forward lunge, and switch feet, same thing. So you want it to be a really fluid motion between those 2 lunges. If you need to step in between and break it up into 2 separate movements, that's totally fine. Make sure you're switching feet each time. We have 3, 2, 1. All right, donkey pulses last round, starting with that left toe. Try and pulse it a little bit higher. You can do this. We have 3 seconds. And switch. You can do this. Keep it up really high. A few inches more. Three, two, one. Way to finish it. Nice job. Go ahead and keep resting. I'm going to explain our next 3 movements. First one that we're doing, you're starting down in a squat. You're coming back into a lunge, back into the middle, jump, land, lunge on the other side. So this is a combo move, a lot going on, but just watch me if you ever get lost. Lunge, jump squat, lunge on the other side. Then our second movement that we're doing is a squat pulse. You're going to do 3 squat pulses and then hold it for 3 seconds. Then 3 squat pulses, hold it for 3 seconds. So this one's really going to burn. If it gets to be a little bit too hard, just come up every now and then and take a breath. Our last movement, we're going to be back on the ground. You're doing 1 fire hydrant, 1 donkey kick, switching other side. 1 fire hydrant, 1 donkey kick, switching other side. So 3 movements to really hit those quads, glutes, calves even. We're really moving into our lower body portion. All right, starting with that jump squat with that added lunge. Go ahead and get set. We're starting in 3, 2, 1. So you're starting low, lunging, and then jump squat. If this is too hard, take out that jump and just perform a regular squat. Nice work. A lot going on here. You can do it. 3, 2, 1, 0. 3 squat pulses, and then hold for 3 seconds. So I'll let you guys count for yourselves. Really letting that burn come in here, keeping that good form, chest up, butt back. 3, 2, 1. Drop it down, forearms and knees. Fire hydrant, donkey kick, and switch. Really kicking back that donkey kick as far as you can. And that fire hydrant as far laterally as you can. Nice work. We have less than 10 seconds on these. 1 more rep on each leg here. All right. Relax for 30. And we have 2 more rounds of that. After this, all we have is a challenger, and we're calling it a day. All right. 5 more seconds, and then back into the jump squat with lunge. 2, 1, here we go. So lunge on each side with that jump squat in the middle. Landing really soft on those jump squats and really low. The tension here should really be building up. You should be starting to feel that burn. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. We're doing 3 squat pulses. Hold for 3, 2, 1. and repeat. Nice work. Keeping that really good form. Deep squat here. You can do it. Don't quit. You have 3, 2, 1, and down. Last 30 of this round. Fire hydrant and donkey kick each side. Nice work. We have one more round of this circuit after this. That's it. And then we have a challenger. And we're cooling down. So push yourself through the whole thing. 3, 2, and 1. All right, rest for 30. One more round through that. Not quite done yet. All right, we have 10 more seconds of rest. All right, back into the jump squat with lunge. Go ahead, get started. Last round of these. If you ever feel like you need to stop or you can't make it through the full 30, just take a second, catch your breath, and get right back into it. Modify it how you need to finish it instead of just quitting entirely. You can do this. 3, 2, 1, and 0. 3 squat pulses and a hold. And repeat. Nice, really check your form here. Try and last through the whole 30 seconds without standing up. You can do this. We have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last 30 on your knees and forearms. Here you go. Finish strong here. You can do this less than 10 seconds. Three, 2, 1. All right, awesome work. We have one finisher, one leg burnout, and then we're done. First movement that we're doing, 4 high knees into 4 butt kicks, and repeat. Oh, I forgot to say the format of this. Back to like what we did as our upper body finisher, 2 movements, 20 seconds each, 3 times through. We're doing that same type of style here. So your first of those 2 movements, 4 butt kicks, 4 high knees back to back. In your second of the 2 movements, we have a jump squat out. You can touch the floor if you want. Feet come back together at the top. So bring back that jump squat with just a floor tap in the middle at the bottom, and then bring your feet back together at the top. So we're gonna finish strong here. You have 20 seconds of each of those movements, 3 times through. You can do it. Really push yourself to finish today's workout as strong as you can. All right, so 4 high knees into 4 butt kickers to begin. Starting in 3, 2, 1, here we go. Keeping the speed up on these. You really want to focus on high knees and fast feet. You only have 20-second intervals, so push yourself through. 4 seconds. All right, and into those jump squats. Bringing those feet together at the top. If this is too hard, just squat, tap one foot in the middle at the top. But try and jump through the whole thing. All right, back to high knees. 4, and then 4 butt kicks. Pick up that speed. beat my pace. High knees, bring up a little higher. 3, 2, 1. Jump squats. No rest in between. We want to keep that heart rate up. So feet are just going in and out. Landing is soft. 3 seconds. Back to high knees. Last round of these. So go as fast as you can. Push it all out here. 4 and 4. You can do this. 5 seconds. Really strong, really fast. And jump squats. Finish it out here. Last 20. If you want to challenge yourself, just do regular jump squats. But if you need to add that hop in the middle, that's fine. 3, 2, and 1. Whew, awesome job. That was great. It's definitely not easy. We're gonna cool it down, make sure that our body can come back to resting conditions here. Whew, take a few just really big, deep breaths. Go ahead and start doing some shoulder rolls backwards, and then bring them forward. Trying to slow down your breathing here. So we're just rolling out our shoulders to begin. Find your way to the end of your mat, or just give yourself enough space right in front of you. We're gonna reach up, really big deep breath, and on your exhale, let yourself fall forward. Deep breath here while you're just hanging. Go ahead and walk your hands out slowly. Hold it in a high plank, and then lift those hips back up. Downward dog, deep breath here. Back to your high plank. Go ahead, drop your hips down and look straight up. Back to your high plank and walk your hands all the way back in. Let yourself hang and bring it all the way back up. Take a deep breath again. Go ahead and repeat that same group of movements, but go at your own pace. If you need to go a little bit slower, it's totally fine. And just keep breathing the whole thing. All right, when you're done with that, go ahead and meet me in a deep side lunge. Try and keep that chest forward and grab one arm, stretch it across your body. Switch to your other side, grab that other arm. Just repeat one more time. Make sure you're deep enough in that lunge you can feel a stretch in your legs. All right, bring your feet together. We're going to do a simple quad stretch. So just hold that foot right behind and stretching out that quad. A few more seconds on this side. All right, we're going to switch. Ooh. Make sure you have your balance before you grab your foot. All right, we're going to go back to those crossing toe touches we did in the beginning. Hold it on one side for about 5 seconds, and then cross and hold it on the other side. Do this one more time on each side. All right, so we're just about out of time for today's workout, so we're going to finish our cool down with one big circle going each direction. Go really slow here so you can stretch everything out. Deep breath at the top and then switch. All right, thank you so much for joining today's workout. I hope you enjoyed it. I also teach every Wednesday at 9 a.m., but once we roll into October, we might have a little bit of a change in our fitness schedule. So keep an eye out for that. You can just keep updated with the Ohio Virtual Fitness website, and you'll find all the information there and all the other classes that we have to offer. I hope you enjoyed today's workout. Thank you so much again for watching, and see you guys next time.